Restoration is brought to you by
Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Yes, extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
Tasty Tom new seasoning powder. Flavor and taste.
After our meeting, we're going to purchase a phone. And then I bumped into somebody who said, oh, because I was in GTP used to sponsor us as well. So anywhere that I traveled to, I was always seen in GTP. And so he said, oh, who is this beautiful woman? Like, and then I said, and Kadiane Yaba. The way
oh, how better too. What have you catch us? And you're rough.
You're steady. You're long story short, you wouldn't believe who I had bumped into. The CEO of Event South Africa. I said, my name is Advocate Bruce Chiota, and you are? We're stretching in, sir.
No, a day per seba.
I'm catching. Oh, you're from Ghana. Oh, I just met my Ghanaian wife. And I'm saying, brother.
What my title that?
Me come to the work here.
What do you know?
Some will be manso.
Now,
and I'm saying, girl, you too hopeful. Now, brother, introduction, yo, ye, Nyamena, or the I'm a brother, you, or push you up. Would the general hands yesterday? I'm telling you. And just like that. The CEO of Event South Africa. Lady now make question.
Okay, now yesterday.
I'm clicking pontem. Lady now make question because that was the reason why we're going to get a phone, because she was supposed to have met me at a multi-choice. And there were two ladies. They were all fighting for the franchise for South Africa. And see, make a phone number from my business, mommy. When you knew you are kind of, what's it? Event South Africa is you na Ayesha, and I'm bored leading. I said, no. Me bored the other one to say, I know much I say. Now I'm say, hey.
That's a tray.
I just say. I want to say, I say, I think we should sit down and have coffee. Me say, you better have it.
You better coffee too.
You better have it.
I say, yeah, coffee now. You know that.
Okay, you better know coffee. You better know. And you what's not say? Yeah, what's not say? Sister, I mean, to me, you see you for money. Oh, you're so beautiful. I'm red, daddy. Okay, cano. Many a brew.
Yeah, business.
Many a bread. Just I did. I am much time do ya na just say. Much to na the number of meetings and also there na we. Hey, a queer see a general way na media for literature pictures. And while yeah, I'm sorry. Let me let you know that this is going to happen. Now, Mr. What? I said this. Not say this
what is this?
Also picture see you twitwa
E be twa sa.
Ochina hwe no wa hu pepesim e wo krom ha me say my den. I said this is my life. So he was an advocate for then the president Thabo Mbeki.
Oh.
Nti ono onama na asa once na edidi nachi. Baby ani ye twitwa no.
Crack.
And the sister so betna atwa coffee dia ene ye betwa obi. Hey. Nadia Samuni.
Ebano air conditioner ebopa. Ediba kopene diwa kotine. Hisense air conditioner. Hisense AC promo na bebio. E 28 October. Ekosi 8 November. Hisense AC. Ya sheda ya magana for. Ewo gold plated fins and a 100% copper pipes. Hisense AC. Esubini ho ewa Ghana ha. Ejina ne naso abribia. Horsepower ebekano enwa. Na ne feso die. Esubini babia. Yawa size ahudo bebre. Enti hwehwem na yiwo die. Yawa standard any inverter models. Wuta yama 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. Kwa Hisense showroom bia 28 October kose 8 November. Friday 0302 550000. We no shishaya kakra wo ho. Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month? Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yes, comfort, I got. Yes, confidence, I got. Yes.
The new Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Yes, yes, yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month?
Yes. I got yes confidence. I got
Yes.
we got yes protection. I got
Yes, extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
we got yes protection.
Yes, baby.
Honey, men wash you why men to take away her back.
He's eating out again. Nancy, me trying tasting kuyi. Tasty Tom. Add the new seasoning powders about chicken, stew, jollof, shrimp, beef. The way it enhances the natural aroma. Tasty Tom, dear. I trust them. And there is no staining of fish, meat, or chicken. Why you nicotine just sharp? Me need also.
Tasty Tom seasoning powder. Ooh.
New aroma.
New taste from Tasty Tom new seasoning powder.
Maybe I need
Maybe I'm not for anyway.
Tasty Tom new seasoning powder. Flavor and taste are fun. This advert is FDA approved.
Let's talk about the A show. The A show. When I saw the promo, I was like, okay, it's long overdue. It's long overdue. At what point did you go like, I talk for a living. Let me just turn this thing into a business whilst I still enjoy what I do.
Exactly. So we were done with doing events, even though I was still doing events, but now I wasn't doing it on a larger, scale. I still had my event consortium. I had clients that would consult me and all that, but events in Yemen, but I realized it was becoming very stressful, so, and I said, now, the energy was no more there.
Yeah.
And again, a lot of event centers, I realized, were coming
Started
up
springing
and all
up,
that.
yeah.
And I'm saying, okay, that's nice. So yes. Yama, ebino so chance na almost explore kakra. But I mean, one of the part that I like to do a lot was consulting, for birthdays and weddings and the rest, because I realized that people had an idea of how they want their events to be, but they didn't know how to they didn't have an understanding of it, so I was happy to give people a very good breakdown on how you can still achieve a very beautiful event without breaking the bank, so I like to do that on the side. So the A show came, and today I'll say this, for money. Wherever he is, I give him his flowers. When I was doing my national service in GBC, he noticed me and he said to me, you have a voice and a face for TV. And I said, face, voice, TV. I said, I didn't see myself there.
Yeah.
He said, yes. But I remember telling him something that, because he kept telling me that. So I said to him, well, should I ever think of doing TV at any point in my life, it would have to be my own production.
I'm not working for anyone.
No. But I just said it, without any, I just said it, So years down the line, when I started thinking of, again, changing the narrative, changing the way things were on TV.
Yeah.
And I thought of the A show. I remember our first episode, the one that aired the first. We started from Metro TV. He called me. He said, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. And I said, and then I remembered what I said to him, because I just said it. And he said, I'm so proud of you. I was just watching you and I was just smiling and I was just smiling. And I said, yes, she did it. And I said to him, thank you. Because even when I said that to you, then
I just said it.
I just said it. So that's a beautiful show. Keep it up. I said, thank you. And so I chose to do the A show because I felt that we all had a story to tell, and I didn't want that platform where you're scripted. Bibia can be a good morning. Okay, good morning. We are home. Now can say, how are you?
No, Bishop Wasum.
Sanity. No, be can't show hair. Can say, men can say, you when him say, so now say, no. I wanted a platform that made you feel at home, comfortable,
that was real and
just
relatable,
and just talk, and share. So that is what made me, because I had been going to a lot of interviews, programs, by virtue of what I used to do, and I didn't like the way the interviews were going. I didn't like it, It's like, and I was so blunt that sometimes I felt like whoever was interviewing me, I think that there were a few times that I made them very uncomfortable, because I'll say what they are not expecting me to say, but I didn't see anything wrong with that, because
that's just Ayesha.
The art of communication that I knew is what I was, exhibiting to them. But yeah, they didn't get it. So that was it. So that is why I bettered the issue. And we ran the issue for 8 years. Yeah. We ran it for 8 years.
How challenging was it? Because I know the challenges we go through producing your own content, sponsorship, drama with network providers and all of that.
I can't get to that.
Yeah. So we all know that, because most of the time they are not expecting certain ratings.
Yeah.
So if you're rated more than some of their shows, some networks will have issues with that.
Yeah.
It's only a few networks who would be happy that, this is not our content. We are just airing for you, but you're making us proud.
That's right.
And would applaud you.
That's right.
It's only a few.
Sure.
Others will begin to frustrate you, would begin to go to your sponsors and try to steal your sponsors from you and all of that. How was it for you through the 8 years?
When I started the issue, I think it was 2012. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. And again, I had just come back from the US. I was a juror for the Emmys. The international Emmys. You remember?
I remember. You used to go to Vegas and you come back with all the stories, and I'll tell you, please,
right.
I don't want to hear.
I used to go, and just last year, Whitney called me and we laughed about something, because some people were going to the Emmys for the first time, and they see a social media back.
Yeah.
And so it was all over the social media. And Whitney called me and was like, Ayesha, like we laughed about it, because she said, Namunim time it go for be satis or moko Emmys. I said, Ayesha, but why don't you get up and now you're doing? Not like now you're doing. It's what it is, and I don't need to prove myself to anybody, really. So I mean, and I'm not the type that wants to be all over the place to say this and that and that. I think that to God be the glory. Doors will open for me wherever I go to without me asking for it. And it's by just God's grace, because I'm not doing so much. I'm not doing the most.
Yeah.
But I'm still seen and recognized. And so I don't think that I have to go out of my way to do the most, honestly. And it's also because I probably do not want it. Yeah. So I'm okay like that. So I had gone for the Emmys. That particular year, it was the third time I was going for the Emmys. When I started, it was Stella Damascus, Emeka Ike, RMD, Talal Fatal. So our first screening was in Ghana. We did it at the Africa Regents Hotel. I remember it so well. It was so beautiful. And from Ghana, it was just myself, Talal, and Mr. Haruna at that time. The rest were from Ghana, Nigeria, and we had 2 people from Tembi from South Africa. She's an actress with SABC. So we had gone for the Emmy Festival and the Gala Nights. And after that, they gave me an offer. They gave me an offer that was so tempting and so good to decline. So I stayed. And so they wanted me to help with the selection of the movies are many. the movies that they screen and eventually settle on, the ones that we get to judge.
Okay.
It's a lot, and documentaries. And so they said that for the subsequent 3 years, what they had seen on my paper, they felt that I could help them fast track the works. And so they gave me a 6-month offer. The only challenge at that time was I didn't intend to go and stay. I mean, I'm a mother. I had responsibilities back home. So it was, and I said, here. Yes, I love to travel, but I love to travel and all that. I mean, yes, I did both masters outside the country, but even that, it was a challenge. But yes, so it was a good offer. So I took it because, so that money I took from the Emmys for that 6 months, that's what I started the A show with. For 2 years at Metro TV. It wasn't that capital intensive then because Talal held me with the studio, the documentates, the equipment and all those things. So the only thing we had to take care of was the production, and then our guests and those things. I remember I started a show with a live band, which was also the first. Not more shows or TV show, but me show camera more kase. No be an fa band and money shows. Sister, me, and I'm here in the first. A year billboards. As a woodchuma, Ube who say, yes, see, a show be Metro TV, and see, a year konakoshe. It was a first of it because we're not used to those things, but these are things that I had seen happening outside the country, and I thought that why not? We should also do those things here. So, yes, when I said that, I did the first of many. It's one of the things that I'm also talking about because eventually I saw a lot of other shows coming up and people, so I'm kofa ban BMBC where I be or the combo kids will be BBC or na, but I also be started na obi so idiotry. So when I look back, I'm happy that I had that drive and I dared to be different. Say mobe at
what point did you go like, I have made my point again? Let me let the issue rest.
The A show did not rest, sir. It just happened that COVID came, and also I decided that I wanted to learn again. So I enrolled at Gempa and I had a lot going on. So I think that it was taking my time. I had this 1-year course that I wanted to do in management and other things, more political oriented kind of thing. So, and I needed to, once I had put myself there, I had to make sure that
to remain focused.
That's it. So after COVID, we were having challenges, sponsors were being also a bit reluctant to come on board because the COVID hit us in a way that people also had to, get back on their feet. And so it was becoming challenging. So we did a few and then we took a wrap and I said, well, let's go on a break. So, till date, I have people that would text me and ask me, when are you coming back? When is the show coming back? Oh, I used to love your show. They blah, 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 and all that. And it's amazing. I get to meet people that remember me from my pageant days. And it's funny because I hear I have this voice that I say, unless you don't know me, once I speak, it's me. And so I'm like, okay. And it also me careful.
I think it's with us in the media. Because there are times I go to the market and I can be in the market doing my stuff. The moment I speak,
this guy is so still
the moment I speak, why did that say Stacey? So sometimes you just don't want to.
The last time I call markets.
So let me tell you one funny thing. So after a while, a girl who used to help me, again, and also my own in BB. Say no man who say why 2 days at Nefi. Send the list, made
bro.
So simple. So far bad.
Simple.
8 years. I've not gone to the market.
I remember
she really, I guess she's a pleasant girl. She was like,
God bless her.
The iron no.
And yeah, I had in the
Intino. Omunya chemia. from baby I'm a one to say me pino. Now you so like she's really helped.
Yeah, I remember.
I sent her the list, then she does it. And
the
she
last
brings it
encounter,
together.
Medina Market. I can't forget it. Hey, nale. I'm saying, hey. Oh, and the way they said the nale, no, I said, hey, nale, and you know, no, my yes stiff because I could hear 2 or 3 people arguing about the fact
and the
that
moment you turn, bastard.
And you know, and now me person me go straight, but I'm go straight and ye. I was ben kebu. I'm see, hey, ready. Ninke na me. So yes, I had to just get na me. Ben kebu.
Oh no, we try pictures. Kakra no mo bonko ma.
Not just say
because they are the people who make us who we are.
Exactly.
So we always need to find time to make them feel good as well.
Ebano air conditioner ebopa. Ediba kopene diwa kotine. High sense air conditioner. High sense AC promo na bebio. E 28 October. Ekosi 8 November. High sense AC. Ya sheda ya magana for. Ewo gold plated fins and a 100% copper pipes. High sense AC. Esobinio ewa Ghana ha. Ejina ne naso abribia. Horsepower ebekano enwa. Na ne feso die. Esobini bebia. Yawa size ahudo bebre. Enti shisham ne yudie. Yawa standard any inverter models. Wuta yama 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. For high sense showroom bia 28 October kose 8 November. Friday 0302 550000. We no shishaya kakra wo ho. High sense everyday prices for everyday people.
Remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month. Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yes, comfort. I got yes, confidence. I got yes.
The new Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow.
Yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month?
Yes. I got yes, confidence. I got
Yes.
we got yes, protection. I got
Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad for extra comfort.
we got yes, protection.
Hey, my best customers in here. Yes, baby.
Honey, men wash you why me to take away aba.
He's eating out again. Not saying me trying tasting kuyi. Nya kra. Mama ma new fella.
Tasty Tom seasoning.
Tasty Tom. Add the new seasoning powders about chicken, stew, jollof, shrimp, beef. Udi aduane anete. A more natural aroma. Shamankasa. The way it enhances the natural aroma. It no be small.
So what's the new season powder if it Tasty Tom there? I trust them.
And there is no staining of fish, meat, or chicken. Delicious meals all the time. Where do you go? Just me need those.
Tasty Tom seasoning powder. Ooh.
New aroma.
New taste.
This is a new taste from Tasty Tom new seasoning powder.
Where's that the end?
Maybe I'm not for anyway.
Tasty Tom new seasoning powder. Flavor and taste. This advert is FDA approved. Customer.
Teflon Suits, intentional luxury. It's worth the hype.
Someone got baby jet, then I'm mom wolf, wave the first. Don't feed those around, I'm more fetid.
I want to come to a very delicate part of your life.
Ish.
Yes.
Momre means you why. Not delicate, I've been with you.
Very early in your life,
that's right.
You were married.
Sure.
Then after a while, you were out of the marriage. And you have my beautiful daughter. She's not your daughter, she's my daughter.
Just have my
one Jessica Sumami. Oh, they be watching a show. You're a caretaker. I said, now we are surrogate. We have a beautiful daughter.
Oh, yes, we do.
But going through the divorce, raising your daughter, and knowing your expectations, and how much of a perfectionist you are.
I try.
How was it being a single mother and raising your daughter by yourself?
I would say this, and I say this with all humility and to the glory of God. I was married at 24. So that was a very young age to be married, you know. My daughter just turned 24. You know, and a few months after her age, I was getting married. Like, so life began for me at a very young age. I always say this. And I always tell my friends, because, you know, those days I will go out to, you know, hang out and all that. And I'll tell them, hey, I have a daughter at home, you know, to go back to, you know, so, but I think that it didn't stop me from living living in that moment, you know, because, you know, every stage of our lives and where we find ourselves and what we do. So I tell parents, allow your children to be children. Allow them to grow. Let them go through the process. Because it's a phase on this journey. Because Anna say, woman it tusni wo baby. They feel that you deprive them of something, you know. So at 24, I think that I was ready. I knew exactly what I was doing and going into, you know. So I took that leap of faith with all the right reasons, you know, hoping that it would work. But it did not work. And so before I was 30, I was already thinking of coming out of my marriage, you know. So yes, I became a single mother.
How difficult was it for you?
It wasn't easy.
To leave?
It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy because, Stacey, at that age, I just, you know, I was a pageant girl. I had my billboards all over town because Clarissa, then Unilever, signed me on as a face of Clarissa. So I was all over the place. I drove around town seeing myself, and it was my achievements. You understand? And so I'm married, and you're with somebody who didn't see why you should still be out there to do the things that you love to do, you know. So, and because of my background, you know, I'm a Muslim by birth. Yeah. My family is a Muslim. My father is, and my mom is a Christian, but I come from a Muslim family, you know. So it was I had to do right by myself and my parents, you know, and my family. So I had to, for the sake of peace, let go of so many things just to have peace at home, you know. But it comes a point in your life that when you can only try. If it's not working, I don't believe in forcing anything. So I don't believe in that. And I believe in second chances, but sometimes second chances are not worth it. So, but I'm the type that never says never. And in my space, or if you know me very well around me, you can't use the word can't around me. Yeah. I don't believe that there's anything that can't be done. I believe that if you think it, you should dare to do it. Yeah. Before you beat yourself and say that, oh, had I known. So I'm not that kind of a person. So I knew that I went in for all the right reasons, and for all that was worth. If I have tried everything and it wasn't going to work, I wasn't going to force it. And the reason why I took that bold step was because, to God be the glory, my parents have been together for almost 58 years. So if I'm looking for an example of marriage, I had one at home.
Yeah.
You know, and so
they had been great role models.
Yes, I had one at home. And so I'm looking at them, and not that it's perfect, no marriage is perfect, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, maybe I can have that. But it doesn't also limit me to just stay here, you know, because I needed to find myself, you know, I needed to find myself. I needed to live. I needed to breathe. And so I took that bold step. Jobless, with a very young child, our children, a child at that time. And I just walked. I walked not knowing what was going to become of me. But I walked because I told myself that if God was going to bless me with this man for 40 years, I didn't want that kind of energy for any of my children, because of where I was coming from. So I needed my children to know me for the real me and accept me for the real me and not a duplicate of a mother. I didn't want to confuse my children. And so for all those reasons, I took that step. So it wasn't a selfish reason. I didn't think of just myself. I also thought of the children that were going to come out of that union, you know, and what I wanted to give them. And so that is what made me take that decision. No regrets. No regrets.
And you've done amazing raising them. Jessica is actually a doctor now.
To God be the glory.
Maybe I know.
Maybe
see clinic. Oh, me feel. Just I see me akra me friend.
Me am catch you.
Oh, there catch us all problem.
Hey, only more.
All problem.
There be honest one. They were fun. I'm catch you.
Oh, Mrs. Me too. You cry back to my friend. It's just my hair came out.
This where be sure I can see and you have a prescription for slimming. Tea.
Oh, problem. Also in a clinic, no, in a family clinic. Because the patients, no, we're just
family and friends. Simple cry.
Oh, but you've done well. You've done so well. And through it all, you were intentional.
Very.
About relationship, about who you were allowing in your space because of your kids, at least for, you're being
Sure.
It was always about the children, about their education, and how you needed them to excel.
Sure.
I remember there was a time we're having a conversation. She said that just kind of fast when they say, "Won't you bill? What did you free? Or that free?" So she can't bring me a B. And we laughed about it. And it was as a agro, but what the side show team said, it's just me. Me until mistake. There is no room for mistake. Nina, I would ask, says, are you not thinking of settling? You tell me in God's time. You tell me in God's time. Then one day, you just call like, hey, madam, what's the working there? I'm like, I don't begin to hear that. I said, what's the worrying to me be worrying? And it was amazing. Then I was like, oh, but why are you saying? Someone said, worried.
And say,
Muslim worried to be worried. And honestly, I thought it was a joke.
Okay.
I thought it was a joke till I got the invitation. And I was like, I should be worried. So I came for the engagement. Then I met Lako. I was like, Lako, I should be worried. But now, production. One preference, so there be production. That's what I asked Lako.
I know.
So when I saw Jessica, I was like, is mommy getting married?
Are you serious?
No, Aisha, trust me.
Oh, wow.
I'm just your production.
Yeah, I can say.
Because I said, not you're trained.
Lord.
How long did you wait?
How long did I wait? The thing is, I didn't want it again. And also, they no credit, because I remember I remember it's so funny. For years, we have this family tradition. Yes, every first January we meet as a family, we gather, and we say now I feel we say like we trash everything, and then we move forward. And then I realized that my mom was making me the topic for this family reunion.
Reconciliation.
I'm catching
last
sanity, and I'm saying, "Mommy, message a plan. To me, family, and me to board sa, and she knows. I mean, my dad, I'm the apple of my dad's eye. I'm sorry, like utimi wetim papa. I just say, no, they are foul. No, so say my entity, ne mame. What I say, I said. But I think that I got to a point where my parents actually thought that I had given up on marriage completely, but it wasn't that I had given up. It was the fact that I had come to understand that there was a time and a purpose for everything. And along my journey, I also came to realize that, I used to say, I don't want it. And then one time I was talking to one man of God, and he said to me, I don't know like why? Like, why are you so guarded? Why? And I said, oh, am I?
No, I'm not guarded.
I'm not. Yes. And I say, so why you? I'm so Debbie. And I'm saying, I'm a you know how I am. I said, I don't know what you. Yeah. Maybe you need to be more assertive, you need to be more open-minded, and there's another journey that you need to embark on. And I said, Usa, then okay, I'm not looking for it, but if it finds me, then I will embrace it. So with that at the back of my mind, yes, because of what we do, oftentimes when people come around you, because we've been bitten so many times, Stacey, so many times we've been bitten. So it's only a fool who doesn't learn, as many times as, people hurt you. So it doesn't change the fact that you still love people, but you need to apply a lot of wisdom. And you need to also be guarded, because when you love so much, and this is general, I'm not talking about man-woman relation. When you love people and they hurt you, it hurts. It cuts deep. So you need to go into this world also knowing that me papa say, dream papa, na wa dream bone, because nipa na be your bone. And I said your door shukrana. So with that at the back of my mind, as I say, as I'm suspect you musa.
Be a suspect.
As I'm suspecting
Nipa no door bro, so I say this is too good to be true.
Mommy, I'm a bunk of all suspects, and then also because
you are not allowing yourself to truly and fully love and enjoy the relationship. Now, what should I red flag?
Yes, I say.
Kuntai.
I said, I
said, when you say, way, but me too see
just say, my steady. For a long time, because I was protecting myself and also my children. I was being very protective of them. So, So again, what am I looking for, really? So I had to be somebody that understood me all through and through, and then also accepted me with everything that I come with, and all that. So when you know better, you do better. And I also realized that I couldn't do all that without praying about it. So now I changed my thought process and started asking God for a good man.
To release ya kumana kakra.
I just say
release Unyame they take control of it. Bring me a good man.
Sanity. Bring me who gets it, all the boxes like that. He can't be perfect because I'm not perfect, but he needed to get it with me, because
but kwame ochwanche pa.
Kakra.
Enyesa kakra.
Come on, watch your nana.
No, na so kunim sas ma make.
Oh, okay.
Because Bray at a brain, come here to from say, Asha, Ade. Oswo ke baby. Is that your brand of fault?
Now
they are blame Bray.
Now home no train asafo no. De beka.
So at what point Anna wa wakoma na yemre. Emma was so yemre. I feel okay, bra. What does it say, Matt? What did you see?
Ekra nyame bam. Nyame na bam. Oh, why not? Obi many, you know, and so and obi makumem, I would say. And I don't say that with any pride. I say that with all the humility that I allowed myself to go through a certain process, you know, because our me fe and our nyankopon shesheye. It's something that he holds dearly, you know. So, and that was what I thought I had in mind before I went on that first journey. And so I told myself that should I ever go back into this for all the right reasons, I had to work. Because me must say, yebesenya kubium na enye adwuma. But I dear pakwa me kacha nyankopon se o de sa enuonyam no hye me biom. It will be an example to many. It was something I told God. That union will be an example to many. And it is not an easy thing to do, but nyame boy na I example, because look at us. We live in a world where a man and ma and a worry see. A man na a worry see. And Gen Z for me your man no kase omukade worry because then obenya wa worry and all that, because yama aware enim egu ase nti enya akono biom, but I will trust him no e ya de nyankopon akoma so a ode hu nhyehyɛ amayen. So me de aka no me hu wo Bible yet. So say woji nyame asem dia na wote na asem ase a, you should know that it is not something that you go in it with just the worldly aspect of it, but you go into it with all of you and make sure that a besonani na etimiama ebiso ayo makono no maka say oh Aisha ne kwame nti aware kra do makono
waware no na ya kono pa si me show be 2 minutes be clip 2 minutes clip of your marriage. And I am Crawford Konopamo.
It
was a beautiful ceremony. So please, let's go and enjoy Aisha's marriage ceremony. It was beautiful.
From the moment that I wake up till I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. The goodness of God, your goodness is running out, it's running out to me. Your goodness is running out, it's running out to me. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running out, it's running out to me. Your goodness is running out, it's running out to me.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
And we give a loud round of applause.
Yeah. Okay, I need to hear. Yeah. What's Robe?
Miss Rowe.
So,
where Yamina?
I'm saying, me watching.
Me can say.
I am a nam hold.
Now we are doing.
When I'm in said the bit. Kaish. Ever happened. But congratulations to you.
To God be the glory. Thank you so much, my dear.
Onye wakoma so ade nyina ma.
Amen.
Ne eye eyaw emrebi no unhia bibio. This one will be everlasting.
Amen.
And glory after glory.
Amen.
And you are glowing. That's the beauty of it. You are glowing and you're genuinely happy. You are a happy child, but as I say, on another level. But Sharon, thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Aisha, into a high sense.
Oh.
Say yenda was say and no buy into now.
Oh, thank you so much.
Patch up. Catch a mass say, need you. No many interview, I would need the Fesu boots. Now lucky. Papa locked the boots.
That's it.
It has been amazing having my sister with me. A very big thank you to our sponsors, Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people, Yas washing powder and Yas sanitary pad, Hooch Corn and Choco Flakes, Tinaj Beauty, ABS Lux Line Hair Duties, Teflon Sweets located in Ahonjo Kumase, Stanners located on the Boundary Road, East Legon. Every lash or brow business, make sure you visit Stanners today and they will serve you. I mean, when you're working on your lashes, go to a professional. Right. If you don't, so go to Stanners now. And when you go, mention my name for your discount. A very big thank you to the Sousa Catering Services. Soraya and the team, thank you very much. You guys are simply amazing. So this has been our story for this week, and I hope that most of you ladies are learning or have learned something from Ayesha. We know that next week we will come your way with another story that will move you to wait on God's own time. Always do remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. We'll see you next week.